Now, I found a great chat company, and I want to take 6 minutes just to take you through a quick video of me demoing their product for you, only to show you the highlights. It's not to sell you anything yet. I want you to see this chat company. They're called CarNow, and I really, really like their approach, and I highly recommend them to all of my clients. So let's take 6 minutes. Let's watch this quick video. Let's jump right into a quick demo of CarNow. Now, CarNow is not just chat and text. CarNow is really an amazing lead generating and transaction generating communication tool. There are two views in CarNow that you're going to see during this demo. The left side view, that's the customer view. That's what the customer sees. The right side view is what the agent sees. Now, it's important to remember that most successful dealers that I work with use 100% outsourced chat. That means their team does not get involved in the chats unless it's a warm transfer. Now, of course, there are exceptions. With CarNow, you can have 100% in-house chat, you can outsource 100% of the chat, or you can have some sort of hybrid. Okay, on the website, you see that there are buttons and there's also this bottom bar. These are for your website. These are fully customizable by location, by color, and by verbiage. You can say whatever you want on these buttons. You can have them any color, and you can put them anywhere you want. Now, customers choose the department and or the agent that they want to converse with when you're dealing with CarNow. This helps set the session's queuing, but also the lead routing. So where does that lead go once someone has chatted with an agent? Well, if they selected service, guess what? That lead's going to go right to service. They also control lead routing at CarNow by mapping your site and aligning the respective pages with the proper department. They do this initially by mapping, but also more than that, CarNow's technology learns your pages over time to properly route chats based on departments used by visitors to that page. So if there's a page on your site that's not 100% clear, sales or service or parts or finance or whatever, CarNow's software will learn over time where people who come to that page send their chats, where they initiate their chats. Now, let's jump right into a chat. Customer initiates a chat, and CarNow's average response time is about 5 seconds. Now, in the customer panel, they're presented with 3 panels. Okay, they have a conversation panel. In the middle is a searchable dealer inventory, and then on the right side is the dealer info panel. Now, the dealer info panel, that's where they can easily rate the agent. They can translate the chat into over 100 languages. They can get any dealer information they're looking for. They can contact the dealer, and they can use an integrated trade application. Now, the agent also has 3 panels. The first panel contains everything about the lead, including the ability for the agent to generate a real-time digital turnover to your manager. So even if you're using 100% outsourced chat, CarNow can do a digital turnover to your managers in real time. And they have the ability to set sales and service appointments that flow directly into your CRM or your service scheduler. Now, the middle panel is the interaction panel. That's where the conversation takes place. That's where the chat is taking place. And on the right panel are something we call hotkeys, okay? The hotkeys at CarNow, those allow the CarNow agent or your team to post compelling or captivating content that they can include seamlessly into that conversation. And so there are word tracks in there. There's sendable inventory that looks great, whether it's in desktop or mobile. They can send customized specials. They can send brochures. They can provide vehicle comparisons across trim levels, across makes, across models. They can send manufacturer and dealer YouTube videos. They can also provide quick links to important conversion pages on your site. So, for example, they can push the credit app or the specials page. If you've got a good converting specials page, they can push those directly to the customer who's on the chat. They can also share a digital business card with the prospect directly. So this may be someone at your dealership who the appointment is set for. It may be a manager that they need to see. It may be a service advisor. All of this means that you're providing a great deal of what's called transactional transparency. Now, that's something we're going to talk about later, but something that the prospect values and something that drives both the 39% who are willing to submit a lead, give us their information, and the 61% who aren't willing to do that information. It pushes them to do business with us, having this transactional transparency. Now, this panel also allows the agents to invite customers to chat or text in a way that's fully TCPA compliant, meaning that they can send out an email or a text to someone who's in your database and invite them to chat live online. Now, where CarNow differs from the other chat providers out there is their dedication to the entire transaction. They're not just giving up information or even just setting appointments, although setting appointments is great and CarNow does a great job of it. See, I look at the CarNow tool today and even more in the future as one that's going to provide the kind of full online transaction that dealers and OEMs are striving to accomplish today, but really just haven't. See, the online transaction for buying a brand new car or even a $20,000 used car, that's not going to be done with shopping carts, not in the grand scale. Consumers just aren't going to act that way. They're going to need to be talked through the process. Their hand is going to need to be held, and it's going to be done with a highly robust agent-assisted chat program like CarNow. All right, finally, let's look at the CarNow Visual Parts Messenger. This is something that's brand new. This tool allows agents, whether they're your agents or CarNow agents, to fill parts orders in real time online with your wholesale and retail customers in a way that your customers are going to love. They'll love ordering like this because it's fast and it's extremely easy. There's no more leaving your important parts customers on hold, right, when they call in and they're on hold until they hang up. CarNow agents will either send the orders to your parts department, or they can handle them right there through a virtual an offsite virtual counter person. It's up to you, however you want to configure this. And because the agents have access to your actual parts inventory, they're going to be able to inform the customer if the part is in stock and ready to be picked up right now, or whether it has to be ordered and shipped into the dealership and when the customer can come pick it up. Why CarNow? Well, listen, it's not about just transaction, or they're not just about lead generation, they're about transaction as well. See, it's not just Q&A. They're selling parts for you. Now, they can teach your people to do it as well, or they can do it for you. They provide real live people, by the way, in your dealership to train and monitor your teams, whether you're using in-house chat or outsourced chat. Now, what we got for you on CarNow, see, because I highly recommend them, I also negotiate a deal for you. We got you the first month free with no setup fees with CarNow. Now, how do you do it? You go to undeniableadvantage.com. That's probably where you're watching the video right now. Up at the top, you'll see recommended, okay? You'll see where it says recommended. Drop down, you'll see chat and text. Fill out the form on that page. They will contact you. They'll walk you through everything. There's no obligation to join them. But if you do, you're going to get the first month free and no setup fee when you order it through my website. Now, in my opinion, the CarNow agents do the very best job of balancing information and leads and sales. They're the best at it.